Nope. The only country named after a terrible person.
Was it any good?
We gotta get Stacy back. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Where did Michelle? Where's? Oh my God.
Her laptop fell out. We got the feed.
Oh. What? Control panel's not working.
Wisconsin, they also took plenty of swipes at each other's record. In an hour-long back-and-forth televised statewide, Republican Governor Scott Walker and Democratic challenger Mary Burke shared dueling statistics on how the state was faring.
4 years ago, Governor Walker promised us 250,000 jobs. That's a broken promise.
We went from losing 133,000 jobs in the 4 years before I took office to gaining more than 100,000 jobs since.
The familiar numbers were present before other arguments, as the candidates were also asked about what they do to help create jobs in the state.
I want to build off those successes, put more money back in the hands of small business owners, and help job creators build from the bottom up an organic economy that says you can do whatever you want to do.
The one thing that I would do that you had asked what specifically we would do that hasn't been done before is I will actually reduce the cost of college.
Both were asked specific questions about whether someone could live off the state's current minimum wage. Burke saying no, and Walker saying he wanted to create jobs paying more. And their positions on abortion, Burke pro-choice, Walker pro-life. They also sparred over a projected deficit for the state and whether tax cuts were the right thing to do.
He based it back in January when he made these spending decisions on rosy projections, and what we're hearing tonight is once again rosy projections and not being honest with the people of Wisconsin.
Spending decisions my opponent just talked about are giving you your money back. Giving money back to the hardworking taxpayers to the state.
And in a final moment of the debate, the candidates were asked to say something nice about each other, both emphasizing charitable work.
And I got to tell you, she's done some remarkable work, donated some great money, provided some great leadership there. I give her hats off for that.
I think that Governor Walker has certainly done some very good things in the community. Certainly his work around domestic abuse is important.
The candidates were also asked about last night's voter ID decision, Burke saying the law disenfranchised voters and she was glad it wouldn't be in place for the fall election. And the governor saying he was confident it would ultimately be upheld, but he hadn't been briefed on the Attorney General's efforts to find a way for the law to be in place still by November. The candidates will face off again a week from today in another debate hosted by the WBA in Milwaukee.
All right, Jessica, reporting live at our news center. Jessica, thank you.
The Dane County Clerk says the office will have to work over the weekend to deal with the latest voter ID change. The on and off again law is off again after the U.S. Supreme Court shut it down late last night. That means voters will not have to show an ID to vote in November. County clerks have been working to train poll workers and have put out public service announcements telling people to bring their photo IDs, but now that is not the case.
So we're going to need to do some of that outreach. Obviously, my office, we suspended our public service announcements and all of our outreach efforts this morning.
The Dane County Clerk says they'll work this weekend to come up with a new public service campaign to let voters know about this latest change. And don't forget, for more information on the voter ID issue and the election in general, you can check out our politics section on channel3000.com. In the meantime, our weather is changing overnight, and so some of us could actually see some freezing conditions.
Yeah, Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti joins us now with the latest on just how chilly it could get overnight, Gary.
Yeah, temperatures have actually dropped off a little bit more quickly than what we first thought of, and so the National Weather Service has had to expand the freeze warning now into Madison and Dane County, as well as areas to the north and west from 1 a.m. until 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Frost advisory remains in effect for Rock County and Walworth County to the south and east, as well as the Milwaukee metro area. As we look at frost freeze future track beginning at 1 a.m. tomorrow morning, you can see how the threat for frost slowly spreads across southern Wisconsin. Those patches of darker blue near Wisconsin Dells and also southern Sauk County, that's where sub-freezing temperatures are more likely. Eventually, the frost goes away by about 9 a.m. By tomorrow morning, though, I think here in Madison will be down to around 30 degrees. Look for sunny skies tomorrow and another pleasant day with a high of 58. I'll have your full forecast in a few minutes.
Look forward to it. Thank you, Gary. Happening now, police corner a man in a downtown Madison parking garage after a multi-agency car chase. Dane County Dispatch says it started more than an hour ago with a stolen car. Now, that turned into a vehicle pursuit in Iowa County. The pursuit was also picked up in Verona, then Shorewood, Then in Madison, finally, Capitol Police helped corner the man in a parking garage. Now, the pictures that you're seeing, they're from one of our producers who was downtown when it happened around 9:30. He says a truck hit a building and a guy sideswiped a cab and then took off running.
Also new at 10, an 8-year-old boy was hurt today for being hit by a car in front of Chavez Elementary. It happened just after 5 this evening, so this was well after school hours on Maple Grove near Highway PD. Police say the boy was riding a Razor-type kick scooter and was alert. When they arrived at the scene, officers also ticketed the driver. They say the driver was not going fast, but did fail to yield. Charges come down for a man accused of shaking a baby and causing severe brain damage. 18-year-old William McCoy charged for recklessly causing harm to a child. He's accused of shaking his 4-week-old son to wake him up on Sunday. Doctors say the baby had bleeding in the brain and a tear in brain tissue. Tonight, McCoy out on bond for another crime from February.
In Rock County, a Janesville police sergeant will not face criminal charges after his wife claimed he hit her last month. Sergeant Brian Donahue was put on paid administrative leave since then. His wife claimed he punched and kicked her, but tonight the department says her timeline of events changed throughout the investigation.
All of those factors, in this case specifically, weighed against filing criminal charges, and the reality is we just couldn't prove it.
It is still unclear how Mrs. Donahue got bruises on her eye and hip. The couple filed for divorce in early September. In the meantime, the sergeant is expected to be back at work on Monday.
And now a follow-up to a story only News Tree brought you last night. We shared last night UW students had been robbed, laptops, money, and a phone, all taken from a fraternity house on North Henry, plus something priceless, a Star of David pendant that was in one student's family for generations. But today, student Martin Weiss woke up to find the electronics returned, plus his family heirloom, all in a backpack left outside the house.
Good to touch it, feel it. Definitely won't be taking it off for quite some time. I'm extremely happy. And, you know, like, it gives me, like, faith in humanity.
Some items and cash are still missing from the house, so police are still investigating the case as a burglary. But Weiss says he is so grateful to have that necklace and pendant back, he will not be pressing charges. Straight ahead, why buying ice cream can do more damage to your wallet than you think. The latest on a Dairy Queen hack.
And we'll tell you about a new rehab center that could help people on Madison's east side when we return.
You're watching Eric Franke and Michelle Lee. Meteorologist Gary Canalti. And Jay Wilson with sports. This is News 3 at 10.
Okay.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, Zeus, what were you gonna tell me? Blah, 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 blah. What should I do?
On the
on the
iNews, you know, where there's a bunch of blank spots. Just make sure you put ops in there, so that when any one of us looks at it, we'll know that, oh, we need to edit that. You
Makes
understand?
sense. Yeah. Got it.
And then also, if you could not write everything in small letters, like you didn't put caps, you know, whatever the opposite of caps is. You like wrote all your little notes in that.
Okay.
So that's easy to miss. So you could
Put it in caps and then put ops. Okay, gotcha.
So then hands out.
Okay, I'll do it next week, and if I mess that up, let me know if I didn't do it right. What's been going on, guys?
Nothing
What
much.
happened to Stacy? Stacy was in here and then she left. She was going to talk about North Carolina.
She ran out of internet.
Oh no. Okay, I get it. You know what? I ran this hangout tonight because Corey said he wanted to join us. Corey's not even in here.
How dare he? He stood us up.
Say what's up. We have we're gonna have freezing temperatures tonight.
Show off.
Yeah.
Maybe sub-freezing.
And you know what? It's never going to warm up again. It's going to stay this way the entire winter. We're scaring the heck out of Michelle.
I'm not scared.
I will be
Eric's
green.
scared though. Look at him. He's like totally zoned out.
He's playing Angry Birds.
He is.
It's Candy Crush or Sugar. What is that? Candy Crush?
I've never played
Yeah,
it.
Candy Crush.
Candy Crush is a great game. We're kind of tired.
It's a great game. Oh, sure.
Never played it. No. Isn't that Asian? Like, isn't it like a Chinese checker?
What?
The tile. I think I remember that from the Joy Luck Club. That's it.
My grandmother and grandfather, after they retired, like toured for like 3 months around the world, spent a lot of time in Asia and the Philippines. And when I was young, we taught all the time.
Oh, that's cool.
What is that?
Mahjong?
10 seconds. I thought that was the communist leader of China.
Oh.
1949 to 1976.
Our great leader is Chairman Mao. He leads us by.
A new rehab center is beginning on Madison's east side.
Yeah, UW Health broke ground on the site this morning. The rehab hospital will be on Biltmore Lane near American Family Parkway. It'll serve patients who have suffered strokes, spinal cord injuries, and other serious conditions. It is scheduled to open about a year from now. Now, if you've been stopping at the Fitchburg Dairy Queen lately, maybe in August, you might want to check your bank accounts. The fast food chain announcing nearly 400 of its stores were hacked at that time, including Fitchburg. This was between August 1st and 31st. Customer names, payment card numbers, expiration dates, all stolen in this case. Dairy Queen is offering free identity repair services for 1 year to affected customers. You thought I was going to say free Blizzard or something, did you?
It's not funny, but I'm just thinking,
Yeah, I know. It is
ice
a concern.
cream.
Blizzards, none of them around here anytime soon, but it's going to get frosty.
It'd be cold enough that if you take your Blizzard outside, it probably isn't going to melt because temperatures are going to be below freezing by early tomorrow morning. Let's start out by taking a look at our almanac for today. This morning, we were just 2 degrees above freezing with a low of 34. The afternoon high temperature, 58 degrees. And as we look at our current conditions right now, we're already down to 37. Skies are partly cloudy, but the clouds are high, thin clouds. They're not going to have much of an effect on the temperatures. Winds are out of the northwest at 5 miles per hour. The dew point temperature in the middle 30s, but that's been fluctuating up and down a bit. High temperatures today stayed in the mid-40s up in northern Minnesota. Most of the Midwest was in the 50s to around 60, but down to the south, temperatures still well into the 80s and even 90s across Texas. You can see that temperature contrast in the middle. What's happening is the jet stream has come roaring in off the Pacific Ocean, kind of widens out. The northern branch dips down. That's what's allowing the chilly air to move to the Midwest. The southern branch coming in from the southwest, drawing up some moisture. The two colliding right through Kansas, Missouri, and into Kentucky and Tennessee and Arkansas. And that's where showers and thunderstorms have been developing. Some of those have been quite strong, but the rain moving almost due east, right in the vicinity of a stationary front, the dividing line between milder conditions to the south and the colder conditions where we are, and high pressure sitting right on top of us, and that's what's giving us the light winds and temperatures that are already falling into the 30s, and in the case of International Falls, Minnesota, already down to 29 degrees. And low temperatures tonight will drop well into the 20s through northeastern Minnesota and much of the northern two-thirds of Wisconsin. Here in Madison, probably down to around 30, which would be freeze hard enough that would probably end the growing season. High tomorrow back into the upper 50s and be around 60 on Sunday. However, by Sunday afternoon, we could see a chance for a shower. Better chances for rain arrive on Monday. So again, that freeze warning has been expanded now to Dane County and areas to the north and west from 1 a.m. till 9 a.m. Frost advisory for Rock County and areas to the south and east. 30 for the overnight low temperature with a frost and hard freeze likely. Tomorrow, sunny and pleasant, high temperature 58 degrees. Pinpoint city forecast up to 58 in New Glarus, 58 in Stoughton tomorrow with sunny skies. Partly sunny, maybe a late day shower on Sunday, high 62 in Watertown and 60 in Beloit. North and west of Madison, sunny skies for tomorrow, 58 in Gays Mills, 57 Elroy, and 56 in Adams, and partly sunny skies on Sunday. Slight chance for a late day shower, high 59 in Mount Horeb and 62 in Marshall. 7-day forecast, temperatures mid-60s on Monday, but a good chance for rain and maybe an isolated thunderstorm. Windy and cooler on Tuesday as showers end late in the day. Wednesday and Thursday looking very nice with sunshine, highs mid to upper 60s, then turning cooler again by Friday. Tonight's backyard weather photo comes from Cindy Shields of Reedsburg. Her backyard is all set up to enjoy the fall colors, and for tomorrow, look for a high of 56 degrees with mostly sunny skies. Send us your backyard weather pictures to backyard@channel3000.com. Don't forget to put your name and your city.
All right. Thanks, Gary.
You're welcome, Gary. Next up, the News 3 sports team putting the finishing touches on week number 8 of Prep Mania.
And don't forget, you can send us your scores. Tweet us WISCTV_News3, hashtag PrepMania. We'll be right back.
News 3 weather is brought to you by McDonald's.
There, I was afraid it wasn't going to work. I clicked it like 4 times.
Control room not being nice to you today?
No, it's not being nice at all.
How dare it. It's really quiet today.
I know. See, during the commercial for the sports break, they show lots of like NFL footage, and I don't know if I need to keep it turned off because I don't want to get us in trouble.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I didn't know if I needed to have the camera off for the commercial break because y'all were running through the sports pieces.
Oh, you can leave. I'm gonna, hold on, I'm gonna log on. You can stay on sports because it's our local sports show.
Okay, good.
So you can leave it up.
Good. Just wanted to make sure they weren't going to talk about Thursday night football or anything like that.
Football.
I'm gonna mute myself until I jump in here. Hold on.
What's this here? I'm under siege. Ah! Goodbye.
Okay.
Oh man. What's full disclosure?
So she's got a person in this story that was accused of domestic violence. And it's the story on Gender Gap.
Oh.
So she interviewed a woman, and Janduza Nikolai, the lady who got beat up, thrown in the snow in a trash can by her husband.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just one person was accused of domestic violence, the other was victim. Not related to the story, but.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. You guys see Kevin?
Yes,
Kevin Lewis.
The guy that gets announced at the beginning of the newscast, what's his name? The sportscaster? It's never there.
Is it Jay Wilson?
Yeah, Jay Wilson.
What happened to Mr. Wilson?
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, we had that. Did you guys see that accident that happened at the top of the newscast?
Yeah.
I gotta get that online. I gotta get it online. Whoa,
You're gonna get us banned from YouTube, Michelle.
Oh.
You're gonna get us banned.
Whoa.
You're gonna get us put in jail.
Copyright. Jeremy.
Oh, shoot, hold on. Dang it.
Copyright people can. Grr.
Turn it on! Turn it on, Nick!
Turn it on!
Turn what on?
The feed.
Football!
Oh!
Reaches
darn!
and scores. Sun Prairie was up 3 at the half, but the Wildcats were playing like a team on a mission. Roberts, deep. Baltus, catch. 54 yards, housebound. Verona wins at 38-20, their 5th win in a row. Jay Wilson, our post-game rep.
In a game where 58 points are scored, you wouldn't think we'd talk defense, but we're going to. Dakin Coons led the Verona Wildcats, who shut out Sun Prairie in the second half. How are you able to get so much pressure on their quarterback and disrupt their offense?
Oh, well, the D-line was just going hard every play. We knew they were a little bit bigger, but we were faster and we were more determined.
A month ago, you guys were left for dead. Now you've won 5 in a row. How did you keep the confidence, and how did you turn this thing around?
Oh, we knew we were good. There were just some plays we messed up on. That's all those wins were. We just messed up a few plays. They got a couple touchdowns, but we were in every game we lost.
In the post-game speech, your coach is talking about your hair. What's the deal?
I guess I just got a little wild before the season. Cut a huge mohawk, and I didn't know till after the game. He said if we would have lost, I would have had to cut it all off. So I'm glad we won.
Well, thank goodness for that. And I tell you what, Verona's going to the playoffs. They're 5-3 in the season. Big win at Sun Prairie tonight.
Jay, thank you very much. Janesville Craig tied atop the Big 8 standings at Madison West tonight. Xavier Miller, oh, he can run out of the shotgun. 34 yards, reaches, gets inside the 1-yard line. He would score on the next play, 7-0 Regents. Miller going to come right at you and use his arm. Isaac Dennis, oh, the catch gets inside the pylon for the touchdown, 14-0 West. And Greg Wright going to pick his way inside the 5-yard line, led to another touchdown. West cruises 27-7 over an injury-riddled Janesville Craig. Middleton, another team, top the Big 8 standings. Oh, it's Camo Jump Around edition at Beloit Memorial. First quarter, Kellen Schultz, Mitchell Bacon in the end zone for the score, 7-0 Middleton. Beloit punting. It's, well, doesn't matter if you bobble it. Alex Wood says bobble this. All the way to the house for the touchdown, 14-0 Cardinals. Middleton defense, really, really good. Screen pass, and Joe Ludwig lowering the boom on a loss on the play. Middleton cruises 63-7, the final over Beloit Memorial. Other scores from around the Big 8 Conference. Madison East trying to start that winning streak. La Follette says no, sir. 53-6, the final there at Madison Memorial. Taking on Janesville Parker, the Spartans win 14-6. Over in the Badger North Conference, DeForest in first place for the moment, but Mount Horeb Barneveld still right there, ranked 5th in Division III after a close win against Reedsburg, trying to keep the momentum with Baraboo coming to town. First quarter, Mount Horeb Barneveld's Max Myler handing off to Wyatt Thompson. He hits pay dirt, and it's 8-0 Vikings. Baraboo staying close. Quarterback Tony Spink from in close. Everyone push. Cuts the lead to 8-6. Now in the second half, Myler going to keep it all for himself. All mine, none for you. Maybe a stiff arm for you. 21 yards later, he would score. Final score, Mount Horeb Barneveld wins 39-20 over Baraboo. Another big matchup in the Badger North tonight, Reedsburg at Wanakee. And right before the half, Troy Laufenberg does everything for this team. Look in end zone, Alex Helt. Thank you. 17-7 Wanakee Warriors offense. Doing what they do best, running the football. Laufenberg again, and I'm going to have some deja vu of my deja vu. Troy Laufenberg accounting for another score. Wanakee wins by 20, 34-14, the final in week number 8. Other scores from around the conference, Oregon travels to Middleton. Panthers win there, 28-12, and DeForest hanging a 0 on Portage, 55-rip. The final tonight. There are 4 ranked teams between the 2 divisions of the Capital Conference. That leads to a couple of really, really good matchups tonight. One of those, 6-1 Lodi traveling to undefeated Poinet. First quarter, 7-0 Lodi. Blue Devils punting. Watch this. Ball hits a Poinet player. Austin Matthew with the heads-up play to jump on it for Lodi. It's Blue Devils ball. Very next play, Logan Furness. Oh, on fire. Scrambles, keeps. He's going to take it. La distance for the touchdown. 14-0 Blue Devils. Moments later, Poinet looking for the screen pass. Should probably look for another play. Zach stuck, but he's on the other team. Lodi led 21-0 at the half. They cruise in the second half to win 34-7, the final. Marshall traveling to undefeated Waterloo in the South Division matchup. First half, Marshall quarterback tied to Forrest to Tanathan Hassan. All by himself behind the D, 7-0 Marshall. Later on, it's Waterloo. Snapping problems. Try to pick it. Well, no. Oh. Safety. The safety dance for Marshall. Marshall this time with the ball. What a quarterback option by DeForest. His option is to keep it himself and drag every member of the Waterloo team into the end zone for the touchdown. Final score, Marshall wins 22-6, the final. Some other scores from around the area tonight. Cambridge all over Belleville, 43-16. And Broadhead Judah hanging more zeros tonight, 39-0 over Palmyra Eagle. Darlington, no problems with Mineral Point tonight, 60-21 the final there. Prairie du Chien traveling to Lancaster, and the Flying Arrows take up residency at the state championships every year, 42-30, the final, in a big win in week number 8. More football, folks. We are not nearly done yet. Defensive player hasn't won the MVP since Lawrence Taylor in '86. J.J. Watt starting his campaign. We'll hear from the former Badger turned cyborg next.
Monday at 10, the gender gap in the race for governor.
Burke is solidly winning among women. Walker's doing exceptionally well among men.
News 3's Jessica Arp looks at why it's happening and what it means for Election Day.
Experience matters.
Okay.
Monday at 10.
Eating away.
Hi.
Hey there.
Sorry, I'm trying to get this crashed
Trouble
online.
remembering. Do what?
I'm trying to do double duty. I'm trying to put something online.
Do double duty?
Did you see that tweet that I sent you?
Yeah, I saw it.
I did, but I guess I didn't see what you were.
Oh, come on, Nick. I saw it right away.
What?
I saw it
noticed
right
your haircut, by the way, Nick. I noticed it. I was going to ask.
Come on, Nick.
Yeah. Yeah. What?
Come on. Read the tweet.
Okay.
Read it
which
again.
Which one from 3 hours ago?
The second one.
Public
Read it.
employees should
Read
have
it
the
again.
right to.
Look at it hard.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go. I see what that is.
Yeah.
I want to be a pubic employee.
Who said that? Oh. Hey, what time is 17:39?
5:39.
Yeah, I just couldn't think. Ugh. I can't do, like, 2 things at once.
Hey, I like what that guy's doing in that ad. Duct tape does fix everything. Totally.
I wonder why they got rid of the DirecTV puppets. The commercials about like Puppet Family. I wonder why they got, or the human guy with like puppet relatives. What happened to them?
Someone wrote, "Great news! Now I don't need an ID to buy beer, cigs, or cash a check. IDs are now illegal." No,
What?
that's not the case.
Yeah, if
I
IDs were deemed illegal, I'd be driving a car right now.
They made identity fraud legal at voting booths. I mean, what could be wrong with that? I mean, that's a constitutional thing.
Your right to vote.
If you find a voting card blowing around in the wind, you can go to a voting booth and vote for whoever you want or write in whoever you want. You're going to get more write-ins than you've ever had before. Because people are going to go there and troll. Seriously.
That's what they make it sound like. Sports.
Oh no. Fuck.
Be a pretty good first selection. Arguably the best defensive player in the NFL. Watt didn't do anything to slow down his MVP campaign last night against the Colts. Now the Texans fell in a 24-rip hole before making it a game. Watt scored his 3rd touchdown of the season, most for a defensive lineman since William the Fridge Perry scored 3 for the Bears back in 1985.
I don't think we can show this.
He sprints.
Well, here we sit at 3-3, and we got a little bit of a long weekend here. Get our bodies back, get our minds under us. I think it is a tough loss. I think it's frustrating. It's definitely not time to panic. There's no doubt about that. It's not time to panic. The way that this team fights and the way that these guys battle and the way that we go out there and we give it what we have.
I think JJ works out at all. Just throwing that out there. Badger volleyball team pounds Rutgers 3-0. Freshman Kelly Bates led all players with 11 kills. Kelly Sheffield's team improves to 13-2, 4-1 in the league. Now, hitting percentage is kind of like batting average in baseball. Wisconsin hit .389 tonight. They'll play Maryland at home on Sunday. First ball served 1 o'clock at the UW Fieldhouse. Badger men's hockey team opening the regular season with a tour of Alaska. Badgers trail the University of Alaska Nanooks 1-0 in the third period. UW hasn't been shut out in a season opener since 1931. Badger women rolled Ohio State 6-0. 6 different players scored for Wisconsin. These two teams will play again, LeBron Arena, Sunday at 1. Well, tense moments for the Brewers coaching staff after an epic August-September collapse. Somebody had to go. For the crew, wasn't manager Ron Renicky. He'll be back. Hitting coach Johnny Nairn, first base coach Garth Orge will not. Fired today. General manager Doug Melvin said they are looking at player personnel now and will continue to address the factors that led to the disappointing finish. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series, and both these teams have been playing awesome in the postseason. Royals and Orioles tied at 5 in the top of the 8th inning. Kansas City struck first. Alex Gordon cleared the bases with a triple early in the game. Nelson Cruz an RBI double, part of a 3-run 5th inning for the Orioles. Getting pretty raucous at Camden Yards in Baltimore. Game 1. Game 1 of the NLCS Giants and Cardinals is tomorrow. News 3 at 10 is back right after this. The man, the myth, the legend, our friend, your friend, Gary Canalti, has your weekend weather outlook right after this.
Toyota presents Dear Coach with Coach Anderson.
Gary
Dear
Canalti.
Coach, which is more valuable in a player, energy or endurance?
Sweet Jesus, that button's sticking.
Nick, I think you need more internet.
No, I don't need more internet. I need
feel
that
really
app
stuck.
to work correctly.
I can't do. I gotta still put that story online. Dang it!
Darn it.
Can you hear me?
Working out tonight? Yes, we can hear you. I think the same people are making attack ads all over the country. That's like their business, making attack ads.
That was a congressional debate in a nutshell.
Very
The Republican guy was pretty much an hour-long attack ad, while the other guy was actually giving coherent thoughts. It was kind of weird.
I don't want to say anything because we're live here.
But
Also, I haven't heard anything about the batteries.
companies that specialize in attack ads.
Those are called mudslingers, and they know exactly what they're looking for.
I know.
Yeah.
But we have the exact same format, attack ads here. Like the Texas gubernatorial debate, lieutenant governor.
The only people I
politicians.
haven't heard with the tech ads are the independents.
Of all the TV I've seen, I don't think our current governor's actually done any attack ads. I think the Republican guy knows it's a lost battle. He's too popular. It's a problem. Just too popular. I'm like, I don't even know what the name of the other guy is. All I know is he's bald. I think.
We have Wendy Davis and Greg Abbott running for lieutenant governor, and they both had law offices that have done awful, awful things to people. I mean, they're both politicians, and so they have lots of mud to throw at each other.
Is the lieutenant governor's race really that big?
Yeah, it is. Texas is a huge thing.
I don't even know who's running against our lieutenant governor. Our lieutenant governor is kind of like a background character.
Is this a story or is this a commercial?
It's a story.
Looks like a story.
Correct.
Or of the airport, but the robot allows travelers to FaceTime with them on an iPad. It is a great way for people, to communicate if they've got questions or concerns when they're traveling.
Or if they want to yell at the A reminder, programming note now, because of the debate tonight. The Amazing Race is being pushed back. It'll air late, early this morning, actually, 2:08 a.m. Set your DVRs, you Amazing Race fans out there.
Or you could just stay up late.
If you want. It is Friday.
It's Friday.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
Come on,
do
and
it.
see how low the temperature gets by tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Because I think we'll be
You have to
below
watch it
freezing.
outside, though.
Yeah, you have to go outside and check for yourself. But tomorrow will be a nice day once the sun gets up. We'll look for a high of 58 tomorrow and 60 on Sunday. So a pretty nice weekend overall. A slight chance for a shower late in the day on Sunday. But, from a temperature standpoint, and the fact that tomorrow will be sunny and at least part of the day on Sunday will be sunny, I'm going to give it 5 stars for the comfort rating.
Here we go, 11 a.m. kickoff.
11 a.m. kickoff, Camp Randall, Wisconsin trying to beat Illinois for the 5th straight time. I think they might have a big day on the ground. Just throwing that out there. I'm not sure. Quarterback situation still a little, and Illinois struggling, as they say.
Here's the game plan, Coach. Hand it to 25.
Yes,
Watch him run.
Keep everyone else's hands off.
Have a great weekend, everybody.
Well, isn't that special?
Super special.
Who is actually going to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning to watch the Amazing Race?
It's called my DVR. I'm just getting up at 2:08. Not me. There's no way I'm doing that.
I don't even know why they would make that announcement.
Well, if you tune in to see the Amazing Race, I'd be sad if it if I was a big Amazing Race fan, I'd be sad if it was not there.
A lot of people are sad that the Amazing Race is not on tonight. Yeah.
So they're going to get up at 2
medicine people in the Amazing Race.
See?
So they're going to get up at 2:08 so they can tune in.
Maybe.
Oh my God.
Most of the severe storms that Dallas has are Walt Entertainment Tonight on, and after a severe storm, but they've had to do nonstop coverage. They always show Entertainment Tonight will be replayed tonight during paid programming at 2:08 a.m. I can just see someone saying, my house got blown away and I'm going to miss Entertainment Tonight.
Aww. I don't even like Entertainment Tonight.
Yeah, Texas weather does not like Entertainment Tonight.
You know what though? We get a lot of complaints like that when bad stuff's happening. Bye.
Oh yeah.
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 But then again, that's what DVRs were created for.
So what?
That's why the DVR was sent to us by the great technological god, whoever that was.
I'd rather be hit by a tornado than miss Amazing Race.
Pretty much. I'd rather have a 9.0 earthquake hit us than just the Amazing Race. At least I got a free back rub out of it, kind of. I mean, we had a 3.0 earthquake near my house like last year, and they seriously had an hour-long live team coverage of it. I'm like, this is how bad the earthquake was here. Okay, earthquake's over.
And people freaked out or what?
Everyone lost their minds, and a couple shelves got knocked over. I think a ceiling fan hit the ground, and live team coverage for 1 hour.
Oh, well, 1 hour is not bad. What else would you talk about?
Oh, I would assume there was other stuff going on that day, other
Sometimes there's not.
Other than a rump shaker. That's all it was.
Well,
at Fox 11. I was like, oh, earthquake.
You never know, though. You never know. Someone could get hurt because they were, in the wrong place at the wrong time, and then it's doesn't have to be bad.
One of these earthquakes that hits L.A., I just know one of those studio lights is going to fall on someone. I mean, it's...
That would actually kill you.
Yeah,
it would.
Yeah.
Voltage, hot, heavy, hit on soft, malleable heads. Doesn't mix.
Sounds a lot like, Yeah.
Sorry. How about this? I I was holding this is going to sound so stupid, but I was holding my shoe in my hand, and it fell out of my hand, and it fell right on this weird part of my top of my foot, and I literally was in pain for 30 minutes.
Oh, you pinched a nerve.
That was a tiny little shoe. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. You hit it just right.
Hit it just right.
And that's why I don't pick up my shoes. Wherever
Well,
I
I mean-
didn't take them off, that's where they sleep.
I'm saying, like, what if, like, there's always those freak things, you know, where, like, someone was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, and they get hit in the head, and then boom, they're dead.
I have a pass out button on my hand, but I don't tell anyone where it is. But if you tab on it real hard, I will pass out because there's a nerve there that just makes me pass out. It's really weird. When I can't sleep, that's what I do.
What was that noise?
That was Anthony.
Oh, okay.
He's singing to his grandma or something.
I got so many windows up, I was looking at another window to get this story online.
Oh.
Michelle,
What are you
I
guys gonna-
think you need multiple monitors.
I have 2,
I think you need 3.
probably.
I've seen them where they have 4.
Who's got 4 monitors? In newsrooms?
Uh-huh.
No, you have not.
I saw
No
someone
newsroom-
with a $15,000 touchscreen.
Well, that's not going to be me. I am
No, that's our CBS station. They're very proud of that. They even gave it a name. That's how proud they are.
Yeah, WFAA has one of those too.
Did they give it a name? Because it's
I
not
don't know.
special till it has a name.
Oh, a pursuit
See,
of
yeah.
a stolen car ended in a downtown Madison crash. A pursuit of a stolen car ended in a downtown Madison crash.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Looks like you did not choose a Facebook account. Okay, Twitter.
It's time to choose a Facebook account.
Time to choose. It takes me forever to put something online when I am not. When I'm anchoring.
I think you need more internet computer RAM.
I need more internet.
We're still on YouTube.
Oh,
we are.
hi. How's it going? I am
Hi,
Anthony.
YouTuber.
This
I
is
knew
Michelle.
we were still. I knew we were still on YouTube because I was trying to get this on.
Oh, no.
Ah! Ah! Under attack! Someone stole my soul!
Silence! I kill you!
Silence! Kill you!
Oh shoot! What happened?
Stuff.
Someone came in and took a picture.
Oh my god! Heck,
What do you
our
mean?
souls were stolen.
What?
Our souls were stolen.
80%. What's 80%?
I don't know.
Vodka.
Okay. I'm very confused.
He's been saying random things the whole time he's been in here.
Well, maybe he does. You know, I share the link publicly on Channel 3000's page, so maybe that's why.
Yeah, probably.
It's okay.
It's fine.
No one's being weird. I mean, that picture was a little kind of.
Yeah.
He's just hanging out.
And saying random things.
Hey, someone said I have the best giggle on TV. Carsey Wegner said that.
Astute observation, Kirsty.
Wow. Aren't we just... You know, Nick, since
I
your
don't mean
video
to giggle.
for so long, your eyes look kind of bloodshot there, bud.
Do they?
No, Nick. His eyes look really red.
Yeah.
You want to share with us what you were up to that caused that? Huh? Man, I'm a great detective.
I washed my face with ivory soap, and I probably got soap in my eyes.
Okay, we'll accept that answer for now. Oh, our little buddy left.
I know.
Aw.
What's his name? Imad? Imad.
That's what my Google Translator gave me.
Well, Mr. Squiggles is back.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
Mr. Squiggles.
Mr. Squiggles.
You don't read your alphabet.
Oh, you guys. Oh, I'm so tired. Why do you have to get up early tomorrow, Nick?
I'm doing a charity thing.
Oh, that's good. What charity? What are you doing?
It's called Addressing Mesquite Day. It's in the next town over for me. A bunch of churches and small businesses and even some large businesses, contracting companies, go around to houses around the town of Mesquite and repair houses that they can't afford to fix. Homeowners can't afford to fix. So it's a lot of like retired people and disabled people, and we fix up their houses for them.
That's cool. Oh, he's making noise.
And the city pays for our breakfast and lunch, so that's even sweeter.
It's pretty cool.
Anyways, let's get off YouTube. We still have a viewer on YouTube, but it's
someone's
time
watching entertainment tonight.
I know. I'm getting like the feeds in or something. So. Okay, it's loud. I'll see you guys later. We're gonna get off YouTube. So, night YouTube.